What is up, Chocolatiers? I just watched the brand new Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien film by Sam Raimi, Send Help. This is a movie I was very excited for, most anticipated movie of the month. And let's just go on and say this right now. This was fucking worth the wait. This is definitely my favorite film of the month. Well, I'll tell you about it. I guess, I don't think I liked it as much as 28 years later, The Bone Temple, but with that being said, it's still up there for me. It's my favorite film of the month as one of them, I guess I would say. This movie's so good. It's worth the hype. It's worth that 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's worth that 88% score, audience score. It is really, really good. And I love how basic this film is too. So if you don't know the plot, basically Rachel McAdams plays this character who works this 9-to-5 office type job in this big corporate world or whatever, but she's very like nerdy. Like she talks to her bird at night. She used to be married, but her husband died and stuff like that. And so she's kind of like sad and lonely, and it really is sad. But she was promised the VP position at the job. And that is all up until Bradley takes over, and that is Dylan O'Brien's character, who is the son of the father as he just passes away. And of course, he does what everybody does in the rich corporate world. He gives that position to his friend that he knew in college because they're boys and they go back. And I just want to say this real quick before I finish up the plot. This movie does such a good job of showing you how fucking real the world is and how awful it is and how bosses don't give a fuck about you and how nobody cares about anything but themselves. And really, and shit, like they don't care how far you work and how much you work and this, that, whatever. You can have a degree for 4 or 5 years looking for a job and they'll fucking hire somebody that they fucking knew or somebody, cousins, uncle, sister, whoever. Nothing's fair. It's all fucking rigged and it's awful. And this movie was really hitting close to home because, like, damn, I worked some jobs exactly fucking like this shit. It's like, damn, shit, you know, like, maybe, don't know about the promotion. I know you've been on, like, 2 years and shit, but, like, this girl that I really like, you know, like, me and her been bonding talking about Pokemon. This is a real story. Maybe we should promote her. I know she's only been here 3 months. True story. That shit happened. Can't make it up. And so the whole time I was like, damn, I fucking know how this feels, Rachel McAdams. And so anyways, in a twist of events, her and a few other guys, along with Dylan O'Brien, are going to Bangkok for some kind of merger company's doing. And the plane goes down, as you see from the trailer. And basically, it's just kind of a survival of the fittest type movie at that point. I was really wondering if they were going to take a twist where it's going to be like Lord of the Flies, like where maybe other people survived on the plane. But no, the trailer is fully 100% right. Rachel McAdams is the survivor, and she knows all about survival. She watches Survivor. She wanted to be on Survivor. She knows all about how to make a fire, how to craft stuff, how to kill, how to hunt, do whatever. She knows all about that, and Dylan O'Brien does not. And so it becomes one of these things where he's had to become reliant on her, but also he wants to leave, and as you can see from the trailer, she's not wanting to because she's in charge. And so it kind of takes like a weird twist where it's almost like a mix of Misery, like almost like a reversed Misery, right? Where like she doesn't like him, but at the same time she wants to keep him there, kind of like whatever, this and that. And it just really goes to show you, like, it gets into that psyche of like, you know, treat people right, man. Like, you need to quit treating people bad. Because like, even like that, he hasn't become reliant on this woman that he made fun of, that he does not like. And you get some crazy performances from these two. Dylan O'Brien in particular, I want to rag on him for a little bit because I love him in pretty much everything he plays in. I think Cotto Lake was a really good film from a couple years ago. Actually, fuck, was that last year? These years go by. I think it was from last year, actually. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I've never really seen him in a villain role. Or at least one like this where he's like a prick and you fucking don't like him. Now, I will say this. The movie, and I don't know if this was fully intentional. I like the way it worked, but once again, I don't know how you're going to see this. It kind of does like a weird twist thing where you kind of turn on Rachel McAdams for like 10 fucking minutes. You kind of do, because towards the end of the film, I'm kind of like, damn, you really did all that shit? And I was like, oh, I don't know if it's warranted or whatever. But it does make you kind of go back and forth and kind of look at things differently and this and that. But it is a very, very good movie. You learn about survival. There's weirdly wondering how this is going to work too in a movie based on the island. There is there are fucking twists in this movie. There is a really good twist towards the end that you find out that kind of just blows everything out of the water and really just takes a fucking turn. There's turns that you don't see coming. There's some fun stuff here and there. And I was also wondering how the violence and gore was going to be added too, because once again, there's only 2 on the island. Like, if I kill the one, like, you know, whatever. But it has some crazy gore and twists and this and that. And once again, stuff that you wouldn't think about. Like, okay, well, like, for example, there's a scene like where she hunts. It's like, okay, this is where some of the gore's coming in. This is where some of the scares are coming in, and stuff like that. And Sam Raimi, you know, behind the camera, he just does so good, you know, from stuff like Spider-Man to Evil Dead and stuff like that, and even Drag Me to Hell, which I watched last year from Oktoberfest. Also, review is on the channel somewhere if you want to check that out. But he knows what he's doing behind the camera. I love him so much as a director. He is so fun to watch as far as his movies go. And to take this duo that I didn't see at all, like a Rachel McAdams, for example, and a Dylan O'Brien, I really, really love this movie. I think this movie is a 9 out of 10. I think this movie is solid. I think that it is, for me, it has a few problems. I'm not going to get into all that because it kind of gets into spoiler territory, but it's just a few problems where I just want to take it off a point. But outside of that, this is a damn good movie. It's worth the hype for sure. I think that if you like survival movies, if you like stuff like Lord of the Flies, if you like island type movies like Lost, if you like stuff like that, right, like shows and stuff like that, then you'll like this. If you're kind of tired of that genre, I think this takes enough twists and turns where you'll still like it, but it's still kind of like, you know, getting into that realm of kind of being samey. But once again, samey with a little bit of Sam Raimi. Hey, I had a twist. I'm sorry. All right, like and subscribe for more, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
You do know you would have died out there.
Yeah, how do you think that would have worked out for you?